to the UK for work, you might have to think twice. The UK government under Rishi Sunak has introduced stricter visa rules for foreign workers, which will be implemented from the first half of 2024. Now, what exactly are these rules and why has Sunak implemented them? Let's find out. 5 basic changes in the visa rules. First, the minimum salary required for a foreign worker applying for skilled worker visa will be increased substantially, which means only those workers who earn a certain threshold amount can apply, and the threshold amount has been increased from £26,200 to £38,700. According to the UK government, this would mean that a whopping 3 lakh people will automatically not qualify for visas by this rule itself. This threshold also applies to family visa category, for which the minimum household income is currently at £18,600, so it is more than double. Basically, you would now be allowed to sponsor family members to move to the UK only if you earn £38,700, and this rule applies to British citizens as well. Second, health and care workers will not be allowed to bring any dependents to the UK. This comes after the staffing shortages in the care sector. In the year ending September 2023, the UK government issued over 1 lakh visas to care workers, and an additional estimate 1,20,000 visas were granted to the family dependents of these care workers. So the government wants to put an end to it. Third, the UK government currently has a list of occupations which they say are of short supply in the UK. So for these jobs, companies can pay workers 20% less than the going rate. What companies do is, they hire overseas workers at a lower salary. This is now going to end. So the companies can't pay just 80% of that amount because the shortage occupation list is going to be done away with. Number 4. There will also be an increase in the annual charges that the foreign workers pay to use the NHS, which is the National Health Service. This charge will be increased from £624 to £1,035. Lastly, the government is also reviewing the graduate visa route, which lets the students stay in the UK for 2 years after finishing their studies. More details to this will be available after the review. These moves can significantly affect Indian individuals as they dominate various visa categories. The maximum impact is expected on skilled workers, students, and healthcare professionals.